what does yoga stand for? But before that, what is the aspiration of yoga? Historically, one might sort of suggest that the aspiration of all yoga would be equanimity of mind, to see the true nature of reality, to assimilate the idea of dukkha, and to be able to live a full life in the sense of not as corporate advertising suggests, but in sense of the fulfillment of the possibilities of the self. And then finally, where the self itself would dissolve and merge into Ishvara or Brahma, depending on which lineage you were following. So, what is yoga for you?
First of all, namaskaram everybody. An honor to be sitting here on this dais and having in front of me one of my illustrious mentors, Professor Bijlani sir. It's a blessing to have you in the audience. And to be with Rajiv ji, who despite knowing me from my tree climbing days, takes me seriously. Because I would be on the top of the trees when he first saw me. Coming to the question, what is yoga and what is the aspiration of yoga? Maharishi Patanjali, who is my go-to guy, a dear friend of mine, a time traveler, I even fondly call him Superman Pat. He has very clearly given us a system called Ashtanga Yoga. And that system, in the Yoga Darshana, known as the Yoga Sutra, very clearly he says, Yoganga Nushtanat Ashuddhi Kshaye Jnana Deepti Aviveka Kyadehi. He says, why do you have the limbs of yoga? Again, they are not steps of yoga, they are limbs. He says the Ashuddhi Kshaye, which is why you had to clean the bathrooms. Ashuddhi Kshaye has to be there. Mala Shuddhi has to be there. Bhavana Shuddhi has to be there. Nadi Shuddhi has to be there. Ashuddhi Kshaye Jnana Deepti. That inner luminosity must blossom, and Viveka Kyate, the highest discernment between the real and the unreal, must be experienced. And that is why he says in the very next verse, Yama Niyama Asana Pranayama Pratyahara Dharana Dhyana Samadhaya Ashtavangani. And where does this all lead? Kaivalya. So the actual purpose of yoga is Kaivalya, liberation, nothing less. However, that seems utopian. People ask me, what is your aspiration? I say Kaivalya, nothing less. But until Kaivalya occurs, we need to manifest our humaneness. My father used to say, we were Homo erectus, we stood up. I don't know whether it's a good idea, but we stood up. Because gravity causes so many disorders because of the erect position. Homo erectus became Homo sapien, the wise human being. And then we, in our own infinite wisdom, said we are the wisest. So we said Homo sapien sapien. You can see the ego trick there. My father used to say the next level of evolution is Homo nobilis, the noble human being. And for me, a yogi is a noble human being with the aspiration towards the highest Kaivalya, and understanding that we are just a pixel in the whole universal picture.